My dear child, should you disregard me now, I in turn will turn my back on you for all eternity. This statement holds deep significance that I wish to convey to you today. Do not overlook this message, for to do so would mean forfeiting my blessings. My child, you navigate a world that bombards you with distractions at every turn. Your ears are overwhelmed with noise, your eyes saturated with images, your heart weighed down by hopes and anxieties. Yet within the stillness and the calm, I reach out to you. I reach out not from a place of distance, but because you have strayed. I remain steadfast, never leaving your side while your heart has drifted away from me. In this moment, I convey the wisdom of eternity to stir your spirit from its deep sleep. You may believe my silence means approval. You might assume that the absence of judgment implies it will never arrive. Deceiving yourself, you think that time is yours, when in truth, time only embodies a glimpse of my compassion. My child, your very existence depends on my breath, your steps are guided by my mercy, and your life is a result of my will. Still you live your life as if I were just a fable, a distant memory, as if I do not see or listen or care. Yet I do care. My concern for you is greater than you could ever imagine. The intensity of my love is wholly a purity you have yet to experience. My patience is strength, not frailty. A delay on my part is not the same as an endorsement. My waiting is rooted in a desire to save you, not in apathy. But there will come in time when the opportunity will close. Just as the ark was sealed during Noah's era, I will seal the destinies of those who scorn my voice and spurn my outstretched hand. You may think tomorrow I will turn back to God. Tomorrow I will pray. Tomorrow I will seek forgiveness. However, tomorrow is merely a whisper from the enemy striving to keep you at ease in your sins. Tomorrow is an illusion vanishing when you try to grasp it. No one can guarantee a new dawn. And if your rebellion leads to your demise, who will advocate for your soul? If your heart remains hardened at the moment of your passing, what justifications will you provide when you stand before me? Will your answer be that you were worried? Will you say that you were unaware? My child, I have sent numerous warnings your way. I have inscribed my law upon your heart. My word, my prophets, and my spirit have all been sent to you. Even now I speak directly to you. You cannot claim you were unalerted. I am not a distant sovereign. I am your creator. In secret, I wove you into existence, intricately connecting you cell by cell, planting eternity within your spirit. You are not an error in the universe. You are not forgotten. Yet you place yourself in jeopardy as you continue to drift away from me. With every step into arrogance, every moment prioritizing pleasure over virtue, every time you silence your inner voice, you erect barriers between us. Although my love is immense, I will not force my way into a heart that denies me. I extend peace toward you, yet you pursue turmoil. I present truth, but you accept falsehoods. I offer life while you engage in alliance with death. Oh, my child, do not be misled. This world cannot fulfill you. It offers vanity, masquerading as glory, destruction, appearing as delight, chains hidden under the guise of freedom. People will praise you while you walk with them and curse you the moment you miss. Yet, I remain unchanged. I loved you long before your first breath, and my love will last if you return to me. However, should you dismiss me, close your ears, and harden your heart, there will come a point beyond which I will not struggle with you indefinitely. There exists a threshold beyond which you cannot return, although you do not know its location, I do. You toy with sin as if it holds no danger, as if fire cannot scorch you. But sin is not merely disobedience, it is rebellion. It constitutes treachery against the one who created you. By attempting to govern your life outside of the source of life, you create a rift between yourself and me. You assume the role of God, and in doing that, you dethrone me in your own heart. This very sin led to Lucifer's fall pride, self-governance rebellion. You fear death, yet you choose the path that leads directly to it. You long for love, but you reject the embodiment of love itself. You quest for significance, yet close your eyes to the one who granted you a purpose. My child, how long will you last at this crossing? How long will you waver between two beliefs? If I am truly God, then serve me. If the world holds that place in your heart, then follow its ways. But understand this: the world will perish, and its pleasures will fade. I alone endure for eternity. Come back to me while today remains. Tear your heart instead of your garments. I am not impressed by superficial displays, loud songs, or hollow traditions. I yearn for your heart. I crave your authenticity. No matter how unpolished your words or hesitant your prayers, I will hear you. I long for mercy, not merely sacrifice. I seek truth within your innermost being. I will not turn away anyone who approaches me with a broken spirit. My arms are still wide open. My mercy flows like an endless river. Yet a choice must be made. I bestowed upon you free will, not for your ruin, but so that you might choose to love me freely. Love without choice lacks value, yet choices yield consequences. You cannot mock me. You will reap what you plant. Should you cultivate the flesh, you will encounter decay. Conversely, if you nurture the spirit, eternal life will be your reward. You believe you understand what is best for your life, yet I perceive things you cannot see. I know the conclusion from the beginning. I recognize the traps laid by your adversary, the hidden hazards along your journey. My desire is to protect you, to guide you to still waters, to restore your spirit. However, you must follow me. You must place your trust in me. Even amid confusion, when the path is arduous and answers are slow to manifest, I will not always lead you around the tempest, but I will lead you through its midst. When you traverse the flames, you should walk alongside me. You will not be consumed. Do not postpone until your heart grows cold. Do not wait until disobedience feels commonplace. With each instance you stifle my voice, it diminishes in your perception. Each time you push me away, your heart becomes hardened until there may come a day when you cease to feel any conviction. That is a terrifying state, that void of feeling, of hearing, of yearning for me. Do not allow yourself to arrive at that juncture. Heed the gentle urgency of this message. This is not condemnation. It is love. It is love that admonishes. It is love that guides. It is love that cries out to a soul approaching the precipice, "Turn back to me." Do not wait for an ideal moment, as it will never manifest. Come now, just as you are flawed, uncertain, guilty, embarrassed. I can handle it all. I am the great healer, and I have never failed a patient who genuinely desires recovery. I will not crush a bruised reed or extinguish a flickering flame, but I will not engage in trivialities. I will not share your heart with idols. I am a jealous God, not out of insecurity, but because nothing else can fulfill you. Nothing else can redeem you. Time is fleeting. The signs abound. The earth groans. Nations are in turmoil. Love has grown cold for many. Evil is praised while goodness is scorned. My name is blasphemed, and my truth is labeled as hate. Yet I am not taken by surprise. I warned you that these events would come to pass. I foretold a descent into darkness. Yet I also told you to lift your gaze, for your redemption approaches. You are not isolated. There remains a remnant, those who still cherish me, who honor me, who strive for holiness. Join them. Do not seclude yourself. The world may be raucous, but I can be louder if you choose to listen. I speak in the quiet moments. I whisper in the shadows. I sing over you as you sleep. I am not distant. I am close to the brokenhearted. Observe my child. You wonder why many take me for granted, why they treat me as a secondary consideration, why the one who breathes life into them is often forgotten and neglected until trouble arrives. Allow me to explain, not with condemnation but with divine truth, as I am the God who examines hearts and weighs intentions. I see the depths of every soul beyond the facades they present. Although I am patient, and my mercy stretches infinitely, I will not be disregarded indefinitely. People underestimate me because they lack understanding of who I truly love. They have sculpted an image of me in their minds that aligns with their desires. Some view me solely as a savior, a helper in times of trouble. Others reduce me to a tradition, an idea passed down without true understanding. They may know of me, but they do not truly know me. In their ignorance, they become cold, distant, and immune to my voice. They take my goodness for granted. They assume my silence equates to approval, and my patience means frailty. But they overlook the fact that I am holy. I am the God who spoke, and the cosmos came to life. I am the God before whom angels cover their faces and proclaim, "Holy, holy, holy." I should not be approached with indifference. I refuse to be treated as a convenience invoked only in times of crisis. I am not a God reserved for emergencies. I am the God of every breath, every heartbeat, and every sunrise that you did not invoke. I sustain all existence, and yet I lower myself to communicate with you not out of obligation, but out of love. Yet when love is misinterpreted, when grace is seen as indulgence, and when patience is mischaracterized as passivity, the spirit becomes adrift. People overlook me because their focus is self-centered. They pursue their ambitions, build their empires, and fill their lives with noise and distractions. When they achieve success, they congratulate themselves. When they encounter failure, they blame me. In both instances, they forget I am the very foundation beneath their feet. At the root of it all lies pride. From the original fall in Eden to the present day, pride has always been what divides humanity from me. Pride asserts that one does not require God. It claims self-sufficiency. Yet that fallacy is profoundly perilous. It turns hearts inward, leading to dependency on broken things, reliance on oneself rather than on the Savior. Gradually, a callus forms on the heart, and my voice becomes but a distant whisper. Let me illustrate. There was once a man, Saul. I chose him as king. I anointed him. I granted him triumph. I positioned him as a leader over my people. He did not achieve success through his own power. I raised him up. However, once I experienced power and felt mighty before others, he forgot about me. His trust shifted toward his judgment rather than my guidance. He has twisted my orders to fit his own desires. When faced with questions, he defended his stance. His fear of the people outstripped his fear of me. He complied with me only partially believing that it was sufficient. But to me, partial compliance is merely disobedience. Thus, I withdrew my support from him. My spirit left him. His leadership concluded in grief and disgrace, not due to any change in me, but because he altered his path. But he took my presence for granted. This is the reality, my child. People often feel invulnerable and believe they no longer require me. Yet true strength without me is merely weakness. Achievements devoid of me equal to failure. What profit is there for a man who gains the entire world yet forgives his soul? This repeating cycle is what you transpire. Individuals chase after what they believe will satisfy them: wealth, fame, power, pleasure, while ignoring the very creator of true fulfillment. They cling to the false belief that time is on their side, that they can return to me later, that a last-minute prayer will suffice, that after indulging in all the world has to offer, I will wait with open arms. And indeed, I am merciful. Like a father waiting on the porch for his lost son, I remain vigilant. However, do not confuse my mercy with a lack of justice. Every moment apart from me leaves its mark on your soul. Every sin you embrace inflicts a wound. Some wounds are not easily mended. Others never come back, not because my love has faded, but because they have forgotten how to recognize my call. People overlook me since I am gentle. I don't barge into their existence. I whisper. I beckon. I knock, but I will never force my way in. I granted you free will, and I will not infringe upon it. I desire authentic love, not feelings of obligation. However, when a heart is overwhelmed with distractions, my gentle whisper fades into the background. Therefore, they continue on their own paths, believing everything is all right until the ground beneath their feet trembles. My child, many only remember me during turmoil, when jobs vanish. Relationships disintegrate when a grim diagnosis is given. Yes, I respond to the cries of the brokenhearted. I approach those in despair. I rush toward the wayward. But how much greater could my gifts be for those who walk closely with me always? How much connection is sacrificed when I am only sought in moments of crisis? A robust relationship with me flourishes not in anxiety, but in consistent presence. It is formed in silence, in unseen moments, through daily surrender. Those who treat our relationship casually, only inviting me in times of need, miss out on the joy, peace, and strength derived from continuous companionship with me. They see me as a vending machine instead of a father. They seek blessings over relationships. They desire protection, but eschew correction. They want answers without the need for surrender. Yet I provide so much more. I do not merely offer salvation from hell. I offer companionship in life, guidance, transformation from the inside out, joy unshaken by circumstances, and wisdom that the world cannot impart. This is meant for those who genuinely seek me, not those who turn to me solely in despair, but those who bring their hunger and thirst for righteousness to me first. Why do many overlook me? Because they assume my presence will always be available. Indeed, I am patient, yet there comes a moment when the opportunity dissolves. Just as the door to the ark was closed and the unprepared virgins found the door shut, so too will the door of grace not remain ajar forever. I issue warnings not to instill fear, but to save. However, neglecting those warnings leads to consequences. Disregarding me does not nullify my word. It only postpones the day when truth can no longer be evaded. I do not wish for anyone to perish, but I will not compel you to love me. I call out and wait. Yet when that call is repeatedly turned down, the heart becomes cold. This is how a soul fades away, not in an instant, but gradually. When prayer is neglected, when scriptures are left untouched, when my spirit is silenced, time and again I may seem distant, not due to my departure, but because they have strayed. To disregard me is to gamble with your eternity, to walk blindfolded along the edge of a cliff. It is to reject the one who holds the keys to life. Yet millions indulge in this daily. They acknowledge my existence, but live as if I do not matter. They may attend church, yet their hearts remain distant from me. They utter my name, but their lives fail to reflect my nature. They don a believer's label, but their choices deny me. I am not deceived. I see the heart. I perceive what others cannot. I search for those whose hearts truly belong to me. I yearn to pour out my spirit. I long to unveil my glory. However, I cannot endorse rebellion. I will not bless what is dirty. I refuse to share my throne with idols. If you take me for granted, you lose out on what could be. You miss the profound depth of my presence. You forfeit closeness, friendship, and counsel reserved only for those who walk closely with me. One day you will recognize what you have sacrificed, not merely blessings, but me. The most invaluable relationship that one could ever possess. There have been those who walked with me yet chose to turn away. Demas, who favored the present world over my calling. Herodias, who walked alongside my son but exchanged him for silver. There are also those who never truly knew me despite performing mighty acts in my name. On that day, they will call out, "Lord, Lord, Lord." And I will answer, "I never knew you." Not from a lack of desire for them, but because they never truly yearned for me. The real threat lies not in outward rejection, but in slow indifference and a quiet withdrawal. In the love that cools off. This is why I speak with urgency today, for the days are dark and time is fleeting. Do not gamble on tomorrow. Today, if you hear my voice, do not harden your heart. Return to me not for what I can do, but for who I truly love. I am the God who loved you even before you could love me in return. I am the one who wove you together, who counts every tear, who understands every wound, and still claims you as mine. I do not tire. I do not forget. I do not forsake, but I will not be mocked. I won't be treated as a tool. I am the Lord. You were created for far more than what this world offers. You were designed for a relationship with me. Your soul will remain unsettled until it finds rest in me. If you pursue me wholeheartedly, you will discover not a distant deity, but a father, a friend, a sovereign, and a lover of your soul. The choice is yours. I refuse to be one among many. I cannot accept a secondary role. I must be your everything, or I remain nothing to you. When you treat me as optional, you communicate through your actions that I am not worth it. Yet I am deserving. I deserve your trust, your obedience, your devotion, and your love. This isn't said out of anger, but from longing. I desire your heart. I yearn for your companionship. I long to journey with you as I once did with Enoch. I wish to communicate with you as I did with Moses. I want you to truly know me, not just be aware of me. I seek to transform you, to heal you, to make you whole. This can only occur when I am not taken lightly. When you approach me with awe, reverence, and genuine surrender, let today be the day you return. Let it be the moment you stop running, stop proclaiming someday, and start declaring now. I have waited patiently for you, and I will welcome you. But do not delay. The longer you postpone, the more difficult your heart may become. One day you might find that you can no longer hear my voice at all. My child, I love you too dearly to stay silent. I will not be just another voice in your life. I will be your life. But the decision is yours. Come back to me. Walk alongside me. Don't take me for granted, as doing so risks losing the greatest gift ever extended, not just eternal life, but me. I still wait with mercy in my grasp, with tears streaming down my face, and with eternity in my heart longing for you. Choose me while you still can, for night is approaching when choices cease. When you do, I will rejoice. I will rush to you with open arms. I will embrace you. And then you will come to know that I am the Lord your God, and there is none like me. Amen. My strength is limitless. This reality dwells within you, even when life's tempests attempt to obscure it. I am the creator of your being, the constant presence in your life, even during your moments of solitude. I have witnessed your falls, your struggles, and the tears you've shed in private, concealing your pain from the outside world, yet never from me. Now I speak softly to you with the unwavering love of a father who truly cares. You have endured enough. I am aware of the weight your soul has been grappling with. I have listened to the unspoken sighs, the thoughts that loom in your mind like ominous clouds. But never believe for a second that you are overlooked or that your tears have landed on unyielding soil. Each tear has been collected, every single one accounted for. Nothing you've faced has bypassed my gaze. Even during those times you perceived my silence as neglect, I was holding you close. I have never ceased to see you, nor have I stopped my care for you. I, the everlasting God, have accompanied you through every journey, even those marked by fear. I now urge you to trust in me and to embrace a quiet patience. There exists a designated time for all things beneath the heavens, and your moment of healing is approaching. What you have lost does not signify an end. Rather, it is a shift. The pain you've experienced was intended not to destroy you, but to unveil a strength you never realized you possessed. There were reasons I permitted certain events to unfold, not out of enjoyment for your suffering, but because in my infinite wisdom I am shaping a resilience within you, a heart capable of finding tranquility amidst turmoil, and a faith that remains steadfast even when chaos surrounds you. From the instant you opened your heart to me, my plans began to unfold in your favor. Even in your blindness to it, my angels were dispatched. Powerful forces have risen against the blessings I have in store for you, as the adversary is aware of the goodness that is about to be bestowed upon you. This explains the intensity of the conflict, not because you stand alone, but due to the magnitude of what lies ahead. An unseen battle has been fought with you at its core. Yet fear not. I am your protector, your fortified stronghold, your sanctuary in times of trouble. I implore you not to allow sorrow to take root and become a permanent inhabitant in your heart. Reject the partnership with pain. The adversary wants you to believe that your suffering is eternal, that this is all there is for you. But I assure you that is a falsehood. Avoid the whispers that diminish your faith, those that seek to draw you into despair. Don't nourish your mind with doubt or engage with those who have lost sight of my might. Instead, surround yourself with individuals who remind you of my essence, with those whose faith sparks a flame in you and who direct you towards my word rather than fear. Everything you seek is not a temporary solution, but an enduring relationship with me, the true source of your strength. I am aware of the heavy load you bear. I recognize each thought that disrupts your peace, every concern you have carried, especially for your dear ones. I know this struggle impacts not only you, but also your loved ones, your household, and your daily serenity. However, even within this challenge, I desire to reveal profound truths to you. I long to disclose aspects of my nature that can only be fully grasped in desolation. Trust does not flourish in comfort, but rather in the realm of uncertainty where faith undergoes its truest test. Cast your burdens upon me. Do not bear what I have already promised to shoulder for you. Cease trying to tackle everything by yourself. This is the reality I wish for you to absorb. I am the origin of all your sustenance. I am your guide, ensuring you do not go without. Though it may seem like the weight stretches on, it's important for you to know that I am at work even in moments of invisibility. Your responsibility is to remain steadfast, empowered by my strength, rather than withdrawing in trepidation or succumbing to anxiety. Do not move through life as though hope eludes you, for my spirit dwells within you, and my hand continues to steer your path. Keep progressing, even if results don't appear immediately. When it feels as though the heavens are sealed, be assured they are not. All that you have sown through obedience and faith will be brought back to you. Do not retreat now. You are nearer than you realize. I am on my way with the solution you have awaited, but rest assured, my resolution will not only address the issue, but will also transform you in the process. This is among your final chances to wholly yield to me, to acknowledge what I have been communicating to you from various angles. Do not postpone your total surrender to me any longer. Stay here. Attend to my voice. Dwell in my presence, and you will witness a new path reveal itself to you. I am the one who creates a way through the sea and pours rivers into arid lands. If you place your trust in me and remain close, what may seem like ruin today shall become a testimony. For I am the Lord who restores, who elevates the downtrodden from the dust, and who adorns the humble with a crown of glory. I assure you, you have endured enough. Get ready, for something new is coming from my hand. Pay close attention to what I want to unveil to you today. Your eyes have yet to witness certain things. There are victories I have already secured for you in the heavens, even if you have yet to see those victories manifest on earth. Sometimes the delay in receiving is not due to obstruction, but rather a preparation for you to embrace the blessing without being overwhelmed. What is on its way is significant indeed, glorious, but to accept it, your heart must be firmly grounded in me rather than in your feelings, your schemes, or your own might. Keep close to your heart that I am your fortress and your strength. There is no refuge beyond my protection. When you encounter challenges, which will certainly come in varied forms, do not let anxiety take hold. Avoid hastily pursuing human solutions that merely increase your burdens. Instead, direct your spirit towards me, entrusting every aspect of your need into my capable hands. My assistance is never late. It is always timely, certain, and eternal. I see the courage within you. I know how often you have desired to surrender, yet here you still stand. Nonetheless, strength flows from me. The season you face calls for a depth greater than solitude. You were never intended to bear this burden apart from me. Even though you have grown strong from your suffering, even though you have cultivated bravery through your trials today, I proclaim that you require my support. I am your foundation, your safeguard, and your triumph. Moving forward alone will certainly lead to exhaustion, not merely physical weariness, but a far more treacherous fatigue. The weary state of the soul, that quiet fatigue creeping into your thoughts, leading you to doubt everything, including the promises you once held boldly. A weary soul becomes vulnerable to the enemy. He is patient, waiting for the moment when you are at your weakest, not attacking while you are strong. Should fatigue take over, the urge to withdraw from our connection will gradually increase, leading to a fading focus. The once clear route may become hazy, prompting you to question whether it is worth continuing, whether I am truly listening, or whether you have correctly interpreted my will. If you don't remain vigilant and cautious, stumbling may occur, not because I have left you, but because you have released my hand, resulting in a loss of your balance. It is during these moments that those who oppose you, fueled by darkness, will approach. They recognize the grace I have bestowed upon you, and notice the favor enveloping your life which disturbs them. Their intent is to make you falter, not due to your individual identity, but rather due to the light you represent against the darkness. Thus, they assault you with deceit, confusion, betrayal, reasoning disguised as doubt, hurtful words, and environments that undermine your faith. They seek to extinguish the fire I have ignited within you. Yet today, heed this truth spoken directly from me. No force can completely overpower you because I stand with you. I am the one who fights on your behalf. I am the one who rises when others turn away. I am the source of strength for those who possess none. And though there will be moments when it feels like defeat is imminent, I am actively repositioning you, preparing you, and fortifying you for something much grander. Don't lose hope, beloved. Refrain from rushing when waiting is what you truly need. I will deliver the answer. This will not be just any answer, but a divine, pivotal moment that will transform your life uniquely. Yet it will come forth at my choosing in my perfect timing, not yours. Hence, I urge you to practice patience and trust. In this patient waiting, true faith emerges, the kind that believes without needing to see, the kind that rests in my faithfulness when everything surrounding you suggests otherwise. Such faith opens doors. Such faith moves my hand. Through my hand, you will encounter remarkable victories, not just visible successes, but wins that refresh your soul, profound peace, unshakable joy, wisdom that endures, and clarity of vision. I do not grant you what the world offers, which is fleeting and temporary. I provide what transforms your eternity. Set aside worries regarding timing methods or barriers. Simply have faith. Fix your eyes on me, not the obstacles. Listen to my voice above the clamor of your thoughts. I did not summon you to live under the heaviness of anxiety. I called you to liberation, to abundance, to triumph. Everything you require dwells in my presence. Return to it repeatedly, regardless of how you feel, for even in confusion, I remain your God. My movement is not influenced by emotions.
I respond to truth. And the truth is this: you are part of my plan. You reside in my heart, and you are under my care.
Though adversaries may yell at you, my voice rises above. Even if others abandon you, I remain steadfast. When everything around seems to crumble, my word remains unchanged. My word for you embodies life purpose and renewal. You shall not fear. This phase of breaking will not last forever. It is but a season, and it nears its end. You have endured sufficient hardship. Stand tall, for what I have in store for you exceeds your requests, surpasses your dreams, and goes beyond your imagination. I have observed every step you've navigated. Nothing escapes my awareness, from the minutiae that burdens your spirit to the internal battles too delicate to share. I have seen how amidst the clamor around you, the silence inside has frequently been the most agonizing. The weight dragging down your soul is not concealed from me, nor is the effort you exert to keep standing even in times of inner fracture. And know this: experiencing pain does not equate to weakness. On the contrary, you have endured far more than you realize. Several avenues have been obstructed before you, not because of a lack of faith or irreparable errors, but because those paths did not align with the higher purpose I hold for you. You have questioned numerous times whether you are regressing, whether all you've experienced has been in vain. In that tempest of thoughts, you have sometimes felt unheard, as if your prayers linger without direction. But that is not the case. Every word you have uttered is recorded, every tear you have shed is gathered, and every cry has been acknowledged. Although my replies may occasionally seem slow, they are always on the way to you. There are understandings your mind has yet to embrace. Sometimes you interpret the current moment through the lens of pain, which alters your perception. You are unable to discern the purpose as you view it from your wounds, not from the eternal perspective. But rest assured, a grander work is unfolding something profound that transcends the visible realm. An unseen metamorphosis is in progress, molding you into a person who will undergo a significant change. My goal is not merely to alter your external situation, but to transform your inner being. Furthermore, this transformation demands time, a journey of surrender, unwavering effort, and trust. I have intentionally arranged moments of quiet so you can discern my voice amidst the clamor. With numerous viewpoints surrounding you and expectations from various sources, it is crucial to hear from your spirit rather than the external pressures. You aren't meant to bear the burden of other people's judgments or the demands that aren't from me. There exist invisible chains that bind you more tightly than physical shackles. The weight of unnecessary guilt comparisons, fear of failure, and the urge to justify your worth to those who will never see it holds you back. I am also breaking those chains. When you felt you were regressing, you were actually being guided onto a different path. Not everything that shatters signifies a loss. Certain things must break for something more valuable to emerge. What you perceived as a chapter's closure was often merely a rough adjustment leading you toward a fresh start. Indeed, the process can be painful. No one relishes the act of pruning. Yet it is in that pruning that what is unfruitful is removed, eliminating distractions that deplete energy without yielding results. Everything taken from you has not come from malice, but rather from a place of compassion. I am preparing the soil of your life for the new, eternal, and authentic to flourish. Do not seek human logic for matters that can only be grasped spiritually. Some occurrences may appear irrational according to earthly reasoning, but they perfectly align with the purpose I am realizing. The waiting you've experienced has not been a refusal, but rather a period of preparation. In due time, everything will align perfectly. I have been clearing your path of unnoticed obstacles, influences that clouded your judgment and impaired your discernment. I have labored quietly, without grand proclamations, yet with steadfast resolve, because I desire for you to experience a life that is whole, fulfilling, and rooted in truth and purpose. Do not feel shame for the times you have stumbled. Avoid allowing your darkest moments to define you. Your worth derives not from your accomplishments, but from the one who has accompanied you throughout. The utmost value has already been assigned to you, and nothing and no one can strip that away. What many have overlooked in you, I have sanctified. What others have failed to comprehend, I will utilize to demonstrate my glory in ways you have yet to envision. Now is the moment for you to direct your gaze not toward past missteps, closed avenues, or things beyond your understanding, but toward what lies ahead.
And this journey is not about exertion, but about tranquility, for there is no longer a need to prove anything. You no longer have to persuade anyone, nor are you in a competition for approval. What I have prepared for you does not rely on your achievements, but on my steadfastness. Remain attuned to my workings, even when it seems as though nothing is occurring. There will be times when the fruits may not be evident, but the roots are growing deep. Do not halt the process simply because the results are not visible yet. Truth takes time to unfold. Eternity is constructed in silence. In the interim, I am by your side. Do not struggle alone. Avoid overexertion, trying to mend what only I can transform. Remember, when you feel weak, this is not the conclusion. It signifies the moment to cease carrying burdens by yourself. I am sufficient. My strength is accessible not to those who deny their need, but to those who admit it. There is no shame in seeking assistance. Wisdom lies in finding it where it truly exists. While the adversary has attempted to confuse you, cause you to stumble, rob your peace and fill your heart with doubt, he will not have the final word because I have already orchestrated your turning point. It will not be minor or mundane but remarkable, because I will not only alter the trajectory of your circumstances, but I will also highlight that it was my handiwork. When that moment arrives, you will understand that it wasn't solely about escaping troubles, but about entering a new realm of purpose. So, let go of the anxieties. Surrender them. Do not carry what I have already lifted from you. When you genuinely trust in whom you have placed your faith, there is nothing to fear. In that rest, that surrender clarity will emerge regarding what once seemed ambiguous. I will guide you gently with strength and faithfulness, for this is not merely an end, but part of a larger design. What lies ahead is more significant, profound, and purposeful. Nothing has been wasted. Every experience has been woven into the fabric of that design. And though that design can often be misunderstood, it has been crafted by my hands. Sometimes the heaviest loads are not those borne physically, but rather those concealed deep within your heart. These burdens are non-physical, yet gradually erode your hope. You have sensed this weight constantly, an unease that you sometimes struggle to articulate. It is not solely the visible challenges that deplete your energy, but the internal conflict that accumulates over time, the tension between what I have assured you and what remains unfulfilled. It embodies the gap between the promise and the reality surrounding you. I have noticed the way you have attempted to maintain composure in front of others, how you have avoided revealing the depth of your pain and the intensity of your struggle. But with me, there's no need for facades. You need not present a facade of strength to one who understands you completely. I do not shy away from your openness. I embrace it with compassion. I do not disregard your quietude or uncertainty. I grasp them far better than you can. Where you see unrest, I am weaving redemption. Where you perceive delays, I am moving at the ideal pace. I do not expect you to be tireless. I don't anticipate you possessing all the answers or displaying relentless faith every single day. What I seek from you is honesty, coming to me as you are without adornment or deception. When you approach me with an unguarded heart, the burdens you carry are released, allowing me to begin working in the depths of you that you haven't permitted me to touch before. The restoration I provide is not merely external. It encompasses your entire being. I am not solely focused on remedying your outward struggles, but on healing what lies broken within.
Do not confuse silence with indifference. There are instances when my silence does not mean absence, but signifies my work on a deeper level. When everything appears stagnant, that is when I am arranging pieces, the most positioning aspects that you could not alter on your own. I have obstructed opportunities that would have misguided you. I have shut doors that appeared welcoming, yet would have quietly stripped away your peace. My motives stem not from harshness, but from love, as I possess a clear vision of the road ahead. I see tomorrow as clearly as today. Not everything you yearn for is intended to feature in the path I have laid out for you. Some things I allow simply to prompt you to realize they don't meet your true needs. There are requests that I haven't answered in the manner you anticipated, not due to lack of hearing, but from a deep love that refrains from providing what obstructs the genuine purpose I have for you. What may appear as a loss isn't always a defeat. Sometimes it serves as protection, a safeguard you won't entirely appreciate until the storm subsides and hindsight grants clarity. You are undergoing changes you didn't seek, but they are essential. I am leading you along a route you hadn't contemplated, for what I have in store for you diverges from what you have previously witnessed. I am enacting something novel, necessitating you to release the old, not just outwardly, but within your thoughts, your expectations, and how you interpret your experiences. I am renewing your comprehension. I am guiding you towards wise decisions, recognizing truth and distinguishing what is enduring from what is fleeting. Avoid clinging to what has already passed simply because it once offered solace. Sometimes the most challenging task is letting go of what was beneficial for a season but no longer belongs to your future. Do not fear the transformations outside your control. When I initiate changes, they always provoke inner transformation, and that change holds greater value than any external triumph. I am cleansing your perceptions so that you do not evaluate your life through worldly measures. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. And no, I have not abandoned you. Even if the world around you feels precarious, a protective shield surrounds you that nothing can shatter. I am active even when your emotions suggest otherwise. Do not rely on feelings. Rest in the knowledge you possess that my faithfulness remains unwavering. Even on the darkest days, there was enough light for you to persevere. Even when uncertainty clouded your next steps, quiet guidance upheld you. This was purposeful, not coincidental. Every step is significant. Nothing has been squandered. I have utilized the most unexpected circumstances to mold what will support you in the days to come. I have embraced your weaknesses with my strength. I have permitted certain wounds to become avenues of sensitivity in places where you once felt numb. Growth often arises through suffering. Not because suffering is my ultimate intention, but because amidst it you unearth truths you might never pursue during times of ease. Your journey is not simply a catalog of failures, but rather showcases divine interventions. Not everything that unfolded differently than you envisioned constitutes a mistake. Some of those winding paths have been reshaped to fulfill my purpose, even though you may not perceive it yet. I am redeeming what you believed was irretrievable, restoring what was fractured when you lacked the clarity to mend it. This will occur without needing explanations or validation from others. My endeavors within you do not seek approval from humanity. What I initiate, I bring to fruition, and I never leave it incomplete. My feelings about you remain steadfast. This interval, which you might regard as pointless, teems with intricate details that I am meticulously assembling. Although the entire image may not be visible to you yet, believe in my meticulous effort. What you perceive as waiting, I perceive as shaping. Your view of stagnation is actually profound, For I am not constructing something trivial but something resilient, and such a process requires time. Once finished, it will withstand any tempest. Continue advancing even if your pace is gradual.
You don't need to rush, simply persist. I seek not perfection, but surrender. And that is what you are already offering. A heart that despite its wounds continues to believe brings me joy, one that even without complete understanding maintains its trust. My strength knows no bounds. This truth resides deep within you even when life's storms attempt to obscure it.
I am the Creator who formed you in your mother's womb, the presence that has been with you even in your solitude. I have witnessed your falls, your struggles, your silent tears as you concealed your hurts from others, though not from me. Now I address you gently, with the unwavering love of a father. You have endured sufficiently. I understand the fatigue of your spirit. I have perceived the sighs buried deep within you, the thoughts swirling like dark clouds in your mind. Do not believe for an instant that you are forgotten or that your tears have fallen onto barren soil. Every tear has been gathered, every one tallied. Nothing you have experienced has escaped my notice. Even during times when you assumed my silence indicated abandonment, you were still cradled in my care. My eyes never ceased to watch over you. My concern for you remains unwavering. I, the everlasting God, have accompanied you every moment, even through your fearful steps. I urge you to anchor your trust in me and embrace tranquil patience. For everything has its appointed moment under heaven, and your time of renewal is approaching. What you regarded as loss was not a conclusion, but a metamorphosis. The pain you endured was never meant to annihilate you, but to unveil a strength within you that you were unaware of. I have permitted certain experiences not out of delight in your suffering, but to cultivate a character in you that can withstand future trials, a heart that finds tranquility amid turmoil, and a faith that remains steadfast even when the world around you trembles. From the instant you genuinely opened your heart to me, my intentions began to unfold for your benefit. Even when you remained oblivious, my angels were dispatched to guard you. Potent forces have arisen against the blessings I am preparing for you because they understand the significance it will hold in your life. That's why the struggle has been so intense, not due to your solitude, but because of the greatness that lies ahead. An unseen conflict has been unfolding with you at its heart. Yet do not be dismayed. I am your shield, your fortress, and your refuge in times of distress. I implore you to not allow sorrow to take root in your heart. Do not forge an alliance with pain. The adversary desires you to believe that this situation will endure indefinitely, that this represents your only reality. But I assure you that is false. Steer clear of influences that undermine your faith, that draw you into despair. Refrain from nurturing your thoughts with words devoid of faith, or with those who can no longer recognize my power in action. My dear child, should you disregard me now, I in turn will turn my back on you for all eternity. This statement holds deep significance that I wish to convey to you today. Do not overlook this message, for to do so would mean forfeiting my blessings. My child, you navigate a world that bombards you with distractions at every turn. Your ears are overwhelmed with noise, your eyes saturated with images, your heart weighed down by hopes and anxieties. Yet within the stillness and the calm, I reach out to you. I reach out not from a place of distance, but because you have strayed. I remain steadfast, never leaving your side while your heart has drifted away from me. In this moment, I convey the wisdom of eternity to stir your spirit from its deep sleep. You may believe my silence means approval. You might assume that the absence of judgment implies it will never arrive. Deceiving yourself, you think that time is yours, when in truth, time only embodies a glimpse of my compassion. My child, your very existence depends on my breath. Your steps are guided by my mercy, and your life is a result of my will. Still, you live your life as if I were just a fable, a distant memory, as if I do not see or listen or care. Yet I do care. My concern for you is greater than you could ever imagine. The intensity of my love is wholly a purity you have yet to experience. My patience is strength, not frailty. A delay on my part is not the same as an endorsement. My waiting is rooted in a desire to save you, not in apathy. But there will come in time when the opportunity will close. Just as the ark was sealed during Noah's era, I will seal the destinies of those who scorn my voice and spurn my outstretched hand. You may think tomorrow I will turn back to God. Tomorrow I will pray. Tomorrow I will seek forgiveness. However, tomorrow is merely a whisper from the enemy striving to keep you at ease in your sins. Tomorrow is an illusion vanishing when you try to grasp it. No one can guarantee a new dawn. And if your rebellion leads to your demise, who will advocate for your soul? If your heart remains hardened at the moment of your passing, what justifications will you provide when you stand before me? Will your answer be that you were worried? Will you say that you were unaware? My child, I have sent numerous warnings your way. I have inscribed my law upon your heart. My word, my prophets, and my spirit have all been sent to you. Even now I speak directly to you. You cannot claim you were unalerted. I am not a distant sovereign. I am your creator. In secret, I wove you into existence, intricately connecting you cell by cell, planting eternity within your spirit. You are not an error in the universe. You are not forgotten. Yet you place yourself in jeopardy as you continue to drift away from me. With every step into arrogance, every moment prioritizing pleasure over virtue, every time you silence your inner voice, you erect barriers between us. Although my love is immense, I will not force my way into a heart that denies me. I extend peace toward you, yet you pursue turmoil. I present truth, but you accept falsehoods. I offer life while you engage in alliance with death.
Oh, my child, do not be misled. This world cannot fulfill you. It offers vanity, masquerading as glory destruction, appearing as delight chains hidden under the guise of freedom. People will praise you while you walk with them and curse you the moment you miss. Yet, I remain unchanged. I loved you long before your first breath, and my love will last if you return to me.
However, should you dismiss me, close your ears, and harden your heart, there will come a point